The MLB The Show 25 gameplay trailer just dropped. Let's watch it together. I already feel like I've missed something. Metal bat! Yo, this sounds like college right now.
As timeless as baseball must evolve. From the early years of high school to the thrill of college baseball.
This is sick.
To the promise of the minors. Only you can control your journey's evolution.
Yes, sir.
Well, that swing changes things.
Go Cardinals.
Some journeys require precision. Some journeys will take you to the top.
That's a base hit.
Some journeys are strategic. Some are more difficult than others. But every detail along the road matters.
Now he turns and heads for second.
Well, that's kind of cool. I like that.
And he brought it back.
New home run meter. That's cool too right there, that slide.
It's a whole new ball game. How will your journey evolve?
Legend, please, new legend. Whoa, 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 whoa. I feel like that was Roger Clemens. Okay, so the trailer about 2 minutes long. Obviously, we got some new stuff shown in there. I feel like I'm gonna have to like go through. I kind of want to break it down right now, and especially this ending parts. I almost want to start here and then go through the rest of the trailer because we definitely saw some new stuff. But I think I need to slow this down now. I'm curious to see what y'all think. Let's go ahead and break it down. Let's try to see some specifics, things we might have missed, because they went pretty quick. Overall, my initial thoughts on the trailer, the college and high school stuff seemed really cool. It was a very fast-paced trailer. It was hard to see things. That's why I kind of want to go through slower, kind of have a little bit of a breakdown. We're starting at the end, because this stuff to me seems a little bit exciting, and then we'll go back through the rest of the trailer. Again, can't wait to see your thoughts on stuff down in the comments section. But if you saw my video about new features in MLB The Show 25, they talked about a rogue-like mode called Diamond Quest, and we can see right here, this looks to be that. Dominate a new mode in Diamond Dynasty. Diamond Quest, we can see in the bottom left, it says perks active. We can see it looks like you're moving spaces. It looks like this is probably who you are. It looks like maybe there's a boss, maybe a challenge thing right here. I see percentage, I see peanuts, there's penalties active. I really don't know. It's hard to tell, but this seems like the new mode, and I can't wait to actually get my hands on it and play, see more information about this. But I'm a big fan of roguelike games. One of my favorites that I started playing last year was called Binding of Isaac. Not sure if anybody out there's played that, but I'm a big fan of the roguelike genre. And they're adding one of those game modes right here. It's Diamond Quest MLB The Show 25, our first look at it. We don't know too much about it right away, but it looks brand new. I've never seen anything like this in MLB The Show, so can't wait to see more about this. Now again, trailer went pretty fast. They went literally just like that. It was like a second of stuff. And does this mean that like a weekend league type of deal is confirmed for MLB The Show 25? It does say ends in 13 hours, so that seems a little bit longer than a weekend. But maybe ranked is gonna go through a little bit faster. But weekend classic, I see ranked, BR events, play versus friends, casual. I'm guessing Diamond Quest, that's probably going to be under the single player modes. This is a multiplayer mode. But on the new features stuff, they did mention faster online gameplay, so I'm wondering if the Weekend Classic has anything to do with that. I'm not sure if there was anything else for this. Let's see what was next. So next, who is this? To me, this looked like Roger Clemens. I'm not 100% sure, but that's who that's looking like to me. And we saw a number. And look at that. Roger Clemens was number 22 for the Yankees. And we did also see Manny Ramirez literally right here in the trailer. And I'm so excited, man. I've been waiting for a long time for Manny Ramirez in MLB The Show. And he's finally here in MLB The Show 25. A nice 59 average on the season. Oh, and it literally says it on the scoreboard. I can't believe I missed that, but it literally says Clemens on the scoreboard. Clemens versus Ramirez. And Storylines is coming back. We have a new season of Storylines for MLB The Show 25. And I could be wrong right here, but I'm pretty sure that this is Cool Papa Bell. I'm pretty sure that Papa Bell is going to be here in MLB The Show 25. I'm pretty sure that's who we see right here in the trailer. And man, see, this is why they're going so fast. It's like there's so much to go over, and this was literally like a 5 to 10 second span. So now I kind of want to go through from the beginning and see if there's anything we missed that way. So right away, one of the first new things we saw is the new home run robbing meter. I'm also seeing this little perk or something, and maybe this has to do with the quirks, but I'm seeing this under the little outline of the player. But a new home run rob meter, I like to see that. I'm guessing you probably need to get it in the green. I believe this is a look at high school. I'm almost positive that this is a look at the high school experience for Road to the Show right here. They zoom out a little bit and we can see the metal bats. I really hope they have like the orange stealth. I really hope they have some classic metal bats, but this looks to be the high school experience, right? We see Central Stars. They probably have like East, West, Central, things like that, because we did see some specific college uniforms later on. But I think this is where we hear like the ping of the metal bat. So let's go ahead and just listen to that. Yeah, there it is. That's a nice sound. And I really hope you're able to get metal bat skins in Diamond Dynasty. I think that would be a lot of fun as well. I'm guessing they have a limited selection for college teams, okay? This looks to me like a Vanderbilt logo. I'm not amazingly good on my college logos, but we see UCLA, TCU, the Titans. I'm not sure who that is. Texas, looks like Vanderbilt, Tennessee, LSU, South Carolina. And that might be all the college teams we have. We might literally only have 8 options. I really am not 100% sure, but there's a good chance that those are the only 8 options we have. But I liked the college theme music, that kind of drum music throughout the trailer, but we do have a look at some college options, maybe the only ones for MLB 25 for Road to the Show this year. Here's a look at, I'm guessing, another high school and or college ballpark, but to me, this one looks a little bit more like high school right here. A more zoomed out look at that park too. It looks like 400 feet to left field, so I don't know about y'all, but if you played some high school baseball, there's definitely some crazy field dimensions. I played on a lot of fields that didn't even have a fence. You know, they just had little markers or something. But I'm interested to see, will we be able to use those high school and college fields in Diamond Dynasty in other modes too? But here's a more zoomed out look at the one we just saw, where we heard that metal ping of the bat. That looks to be this ballpark, and they went so fast. Literally, I gotta just pause like this, boom, instantly. It's like a millisecond. So this looks like probably another high school ballpark. I've been seeing on the scoreboards Bobcats and Bulldogs. Not sure if we'll have any customization when it comes to the high school at all, but looks to be another high school ballpark right here. And they just went so fast in the trailer though. Look at this, literally like within a second in the trailer, they've shown 4 ballparks. So here's another one right here. The West Eagles is what we're seeing. And this looks to be that same ballpark now, just a little bit more zoomed in. We see a look at a high school jersey, it looks like. We can see a Marucci bat. Ooh, I remember using the white Marucci, man. I literally have that bat, I think, in the garage at my parents' house. It says a new journey starts here for the first time ever in Road to the Show. We have high school, but also college that you get to play through before going to the majors, before trying to get to the show. We now start in high school and have college available for us as well. And Road to the Show, I've been wanting this a long time. Kind of a close-up look at the jersey, and to me, the jerseys don't look amazing. The stitching, like, it looks different than usual, but we can see graphics right here, you know, they still look almost waxy to me. I feel like that's the best way to describe it, but we did get a close-up of a jersey right here. Another look with a Marucci bat. We can see, you know, accessories. I've been seeing patches on a lot of the jerseys and stuff they've been showing. Let's see if we hear another metal bat sound. Yeah, I like that. Literally right after, we can hear the ball clanking off the fence. So that's kind of cool. I'm interested to see if there will be any metal fences available in Stadium Creator. I'd be very surprised if that wasn't available, but Forge Your Journey and Road to the Show, the amateur years, high school and also college, new and MLB 25. And we can see UCLA, we can see LSU, we can see Tennessee, the Volunteers, select university teams to be part of the Road to the Show experience. So don't expect every college with a baseball team to be available. That's not how it's going to work. I Googled it, and I think this might be the Fullerton Titans, but again, select university teams for Road to the Show. It's not going to be every college. We can see another look, the black Tennessee uniforms right there. I love hearing that metal bat sound as well, man. That's something that might be kind of new, right? Celebrations have kind of been lacking in MLB The Show for winning championships, things like that. So it'd be nice to see that improved. We see that right here. It says introducing Road to the Show path to 99 progression. So it looks like once again we'll be able to get to a 99 overall, and we've seen in some of the information they've released that you're going to be able to really customize your ball player how you want. It looks like they're going to go back to something similar. I don't know if it's going to be exactly the same, but to the training point system they used to use, where you can pick and choose what attributes you want to upgrade and when. You're going to really get to customize your ball player and how they progress exactly how you want to. So I'm real excited that path to 99 progression is being added to Road to the Show. Next up, we hear just what sounds like a perfect. If you listen closely, you can kind of hear, and I think it does sound a little bit different. It's a nice sound. I always love the crack of the bats. We can see the ice cream gear. You can see the sprinkles right there. And something I want to pay attention to is the Cardinals player they show, right? And when they zoom in on his face for the slide, it just kind of looks like the graphics are improved. Obviously, they're looking pretty similar to previous years, but we do have next gen only, and I'm assuming we're going to just continue to see more and more, and I bet if you compare them side by side, you can see a difference. But I want to pay attention to that close-up slide, but also the crack of the bat we're about to hear. So that sounded pretty nice. And we have, it looks like Victor Scott right here for the Cardinals, and I want to pay attention to the close-up on the slide. And the uniforms to me still look pretty waxy. I feel like the helmet looks better just right here. Obviously, things are going to look a little bit different in a trailer than when we're actually seeing them in game. But let's see this close-up slide, okay? And I feel like this looks pretty good to me. Now, the uniforms, again, they still look pretty waxy. They do look a little bit better right here. But to me, what stands out is the helmet. I feel like the helmet, to me, kind of seems to be the most improved. But I like the close-up of this slide, like the dirt right here. And to me, this is just one of the better-looking images, pieces of gameplay, graphics looking things we've had from MLB 25 so far. I feel like this looks pretty good right here on that close-up slide, and I feel like the helmet to me is what really has stood out so far. We have another crack of the bat right after that, so it's just nice to hear maybe the improved, added upon gameplay sounds. Like that sounded really nice from Vlad Jr. Showtime looks to be back. We can see Showtime activated up in the top. Get in the game with first person action. So I don't know if first person is going to be only in Showtime, and I don't know exactly how this is going to work, but first person action kind of intrigues me a little bit. Could you do first person for hitting? How's that going to work? Because I feel like we've had first person for the Showtime throws, but let's keep watching a little bit. We see it on the dive here. Okay. That looks pretty cool. I feel like this is where we've had first person in the past, though, is these throws. But we can see that throw right there. And first person action maybe added upon, but also some new stuff for that. I'm really hoping the World Series celebrations, things like that, are improved. Looking right here, graphics still look like they could be improved upon, but what for me, it really comes down to gameplay, new features, how everything actually works like that. Graphics are not the end-all be-all for me, but I know a lot of people, including myself, have been wanting to see graphic changes for a long time, and the uniforms to me still look waxy. Hair, facial hair, just everything just still looks like it could be better. For franchise, they've highlighted the front office experience to craft a dynasty in franchise, but I don't know if that's something new for franchise this year, because that's kind of what you're always doing, but that's what they highlighted in the trailer. It says own the moment with more quick time events. Showtime activated, but to me this looks like probably franchise, and we can just see how that started. We can see X for this base runner, triangle for this one right here. Maybe that's the base runner that you're trying to throw out, the base you're going to throw it to, but this looks to be one of those quick time events. But it does say, if we move the camera, okay, it does say in the top right, new in 25. Some more quick time events that appears to be new for MLB The Show 25. This looks to be franchise still. They threw to the cutoff man. You're going to do one of those aim your throw type of things to try to get the runner at second base. We had our first look, I guess, at Juan Soto in a Mets uniform. Blink and you might miss it, but here we can see Juan Soto in a Mets uniform here in the trailer. They went back to high school a little bit. I think we probably heard the metal ping again, but they also said, and they introduced the all-new hitting style. Swing like a pro with ambush hitting in all modes. So this is going to be available in Diamond Dynasty. This is going to be available in Road to the Show. And we kind of got our first look at it. I believe this was a pitch on the outside corner. We don't know really how it's going to work or anything, but ambush hitting is a new hitting style on MLB 25. Let's just take a look at this. Maybe watch it in real time, and we might even go slow motion for a second too, but let's take a look. So you're picking your spot, it looked like. We saw a home run there, but let's go back one more time. Let's see this in slow motion. Now pay attention, when the PCI moves to the right, it gets smaller a little bit. So maybe I can't really put a guess on this. Like if you're guessing a location, maybe your PCI gets smaller, but you get rewarded more. I feel like we couldn't really tell much from this. If you have any ideas, please let me know. But let's take a look at this in slow motion. We see the PCI shrink. I don't know if you're going to have to press a certain button to make it shrink, but it shrunk when it went to the right. And then I think it went back to the middle, and it got bigger here. So I don't know exactly how that works. And we see the pitch coming in. This is ambush hitting. But I didn't notice to... Oh! Wait, in the bottom left, look at that. It looks like this part of the zone is highlighted. So maybe you guess certain parts of the zone, and I guess because it's a metal bat, but look at that in the bottom left, okay? 126 exit velocity. That's insane. I'm guessing we're not going to be seeing that with wood bats, but we can see the highlighted part of the zone that appears to be ambush hitting, picking a part of the zone. Maybe you get rewarded a little bit more by picking that part of the zone, and then you still have to move the PCI to the ball, but maybe you get just an added boost if it's in that zone you want, but you're still able to hit pitches out of the area you guessed. That's kind of my thoughts on it, what it appears to be. But then look at that exit velocity, 126. I get that it's a metal bat, but that's insane. Next up was experience on-field enhancements with Showtech. Now, in the article they published, or the gameplay stuff they talked about, Showtech is stadium sounds, crowd, things like that. So I guess the overall atmosphere, but experience on-field enhancements with Showtech. And what I noticed is when the ball gets in the glove, we just hear that. So I'm guessing just improved sounds, probably hearing the sound of the dirt, sound of the crowd. Specifically, they showcased it seems to be the sound of the glove if you pay attention here. Right, we just heard that in the glove, the ball going into the glove. So, and they did this in their little pre-order thing, the information when you go to buy the game. They did talk about Showtech improved sounds, and we hear the ball go into the first baseman's glove. Next up, they had this slide, and you can see you do that motion with the right stick, and it looks to be kind of one of those swimming slides, right? Or maybe the pull-away slides. So new slides appear to be a thing. We can see, again, just like on that home run rob, we can see the little icons under the fielder. We got another look at the home run rob. Right after this, we see Ellie De La Cruz doing one of those custom slides. We also saw a sliding mitt. Again, we can see the ice cream gear. We can see a sliding mitt right here. So it looks like sliding mitts are going to be a thing. I'm guessing you're going to be able to give your Road to the Show player a sliding mitt. We can also see the Jordan brand, right? We can see that on his armband, on his sleeve right there. Another closer look at that custom slide, new slides for MLB 25. And then we got to the end of the trailer, already talked about all this stuff. I don't think I missed anything. If I did, definitely let me know down in the comments section. I can't wait to see your thoughts on everything though. What are you most excited for? What stands out the most to you? What did I miss, if anything? But a lot packed into a short trailer. I'm actually really excited just based on this gameplay trailer, man. I feel like there's a lot of cool things in there. I can't wait to play some Road to the Show. I can't wait to get my hands on this Diamond Quest mode. I can't wait to see what other legends. It looked like we had Papa Bell, Manny Ramirez, and Roger Clemens, unless I missed some others that were in there. But feel free to drop a like if y'all enjoyed. Subscribe for daily videos. Subscribe for videos anytime there's MLB The Show 25 news. Thank you for watching my MLB The Show 25 reaction to the gameplay trailer as well as the breakdown. Again, like, subscribe. You might enjoy one of these on screen, another on the channel. Otherwise, hopefully I'll see you in tomorrow's daily upload.